Hey, recording first.
Yeah.
I think let's wait for 2 minutes. Let's wait for people to join in.
Okay.
So, Shreyans, what you can do is, you can start from your very early journey, how you got started, the initial few days rather.
Okay, sure. So hi everyone. Hello. Sure, can just switch on your videos. Maybe we can talk it like I have a discussion in this meeting. I don't want to be like one-sided. So it'll be great if everyone out here also interacts and we discuss it out. So Anukta, Swarnali, Diksha, Pentapti, Suchitra. Hi guys. Are you all here?
Guys, can you please switch on your video or say something?
Hi, Anukta here. Actually, I'm facing some bandwidth issue at my end. That's why I'm not able to switch on my video at this moment. I'm trying to connect to a better Wi-Fi and maybe then I'll switch it on.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
Others, can you please switch on your video or say something? Bharti, Diksha, Penapati, can you please say hi or switch on your video? Okay. Bharti, you're muted.
Hi Bharti. How are you?
Myself is Nisha. Thank you.
Hi. How are you?
I'm very good and fine. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Where are you located, Nisha?
Yeah, I'm located in UP Saharanpur.
Okay. Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
What about you guys, Aritra, Vishal? Where are you all from?
I'm from Kolkata, West Bengal.
Me
Okay.
to Kolkata. So, I'm the founder of LWT
Okay.
Learning While Traveling. So, we are like two founders here.
Right. Awesome. And that's great.
So we do this, we try to do this startup night out once a week. And we try to invite a budding entrepreneur here so that people can learn from them because they are the ones who are very fresh in the entrepreneurship usually.
Right. Awesome. So, are you guys building a company? Like I know Vishal is building LWT. What about you guys? Are you all building something new? Are you all working on anything?
Currently, I am a freelance content writer, and apart
Okay.
from that, I am an employee of LWT.
Okay. What about you, Nisha?
Uh, Hello. I'm now HR manager of Mrs. MJ Solanki, a Gujarat-based company. We are now providing manpower outsourcing services
Okay.
to different throughout the country. And along with that, I'm brand ambassador of Learning While Traveling. I have been associated with Learning While Traveling for past 2 years. And it's really a very, very good experience to me till now. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. And that's great. Hi Sayak. Hi Suchitra. Hi Swarnali. Are you guys here also?
Hey Shreyaan, it's amazing to see you here.
Thank you. Where are you located, Sayak? Like, hi
Yeah, I'm located in New Delhi, presently.
Nice.
Hi, I am Swarnali. I am from like a small town called Midnapur, West Bengal.
Okay, where is that exactly?
It's
Near
near to
Kharagpur.
Kharagpur.
Okay. Sorry, I don't
Close to
know that.
IIT. IIT Kharagpur,
I know IIT Kharagpur is, but I don't
very
even
near
know
to that.
Kharagpur. So,
So IIT Kharagpur is in Midnapur district. So district name is Midnapur, and then there is a town also called Midnapur,
and where is Midnapur?
West Bengal.
Okay, okay,
Nearest airport, Kolkata.
awesome, awesome. That's great. And Swarnali, are you working? Are you building something? Are you working in LWC or how is it?
I will be joining LWT on Monday.
Okay. And what do you do it's like what are you into?
I have 6 years of experience into HR and PRC.
Okay, okay. And what about you, Sayak? What are you into? How are you doing?
So I'm actually a LWT alumni. I was a brand ambassador long ago.
Okay.
Right now, I'm working with Teach for India in Delhi. And apart from that, I run two companies. One is called Whoop. It's an edtech company once again. But yes, of course, we work with soft skills in 14 schools in Noida. And apart from that, I'm running a non-profit organization called Dil Se Khelo.
That's great. That's great. Nice to connect with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Rajiv. How are you?
Hi Shreyaan. I saw your pitch at Shark Tank.
Yeah, yeah. How do you
That
like
was awesome.
it?
Yeah, your confidence level.
Nice.
Actually, at your age, I had started my coaching institute for IITs in medical.
Oh, wow.
So I can relate your confidence level with myself in 2013. Okay, so
Awesome.
when you told you want to buy Baisu, I was like, to be very frank, I was like no, and I was surprised that when Vinita had asked, "Do you know valuation of Byju's?" So I was expecting that you don't know valuation of Byju's. Okay, to be
Uh,
very frank, Shreyaan. So
uh,
he told, so that was awesome, and this is the confidence level. Okay, you can go through my website rajivklase.com. This is again IIT. We
okay.
offer courses for IITs in medical, and
Awesome.
we have already guided more than 500 students
That's
till
great.
now.
That's great.
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, absolutely, my that one line of "I want to buy Byju's" actually went viral. A lot of people shared it, and it grew from there. Uh, Coming to how I started my journey, I personally, when I was 15 years old, I left home. I took all my belongings. I was inspired by Gautam Buddha, so I said, "Ki let's go on a let's just leave home, right?" So then I took all my belongings and I left home, and I started donating them on the way. So wallet, slipper, watch, and then when I was giving my cycle to this underprivileged child, he took my cycle and he said these exact words: "Bhaiya, mera sapna pura ho gaya," which means my dream is completed. So I really got connected with that child, and then I felt that kids like us have a lot of potential, a lot of, we want to do many things. We have a lot of dreams, but not enough exposure and opportunities. So that's where the ideal purpose came from. And then my parents found me through the police station, and I was brought back home. Lockdown started, and just in 2 months I started OLL, and it grew uh very slowly in the initial stages, but then it grew. Yeah. So that's my journey of starting. And so I would love to know a bit about you guys, how you all got into it. A little bit from you. Just say we know Rajiv got into it at the age of 18 in coaching IIT. What about you, Sayak, Nisha, and Vishalji, and Aritra? How did you guys get into doing what you do today? Any story that relates with you guys?
So I'll start. So I think it was not as exploratory like your one, but it was simply a hunger in the belly about starting something of my own, which is, I think, a very common statement. But I was not very different from everyone else. But I just wanted to start something on my own and just create an impact in the in the earth
Yeah.
itself. Apart from that, I think I have also changed a lot throughout my journey. So I think I started somewhere around 20 when I was 20, and later on started growing and started shifting from corporates to social sector, impact sector. And yeah, I think it has been a remarkable journey for myself, and I wish to have more 20, 30 years in this world. Yeah. So I really want to have
That's great. That's great. Anyone else who wants to like tell a bit about
My journey was at the age of 35. I was more like thinking about doing MBA, and I was visiting B schools all across the world to find the best MBA school for me. And then I realized it's better to take the students on this journey and make them find the college and me not doing MBA. So finally, I dropped the idea of doing MBA and use the money to bootstrap my company.
Nice, nice, awesome. Anyone else like कुछ interesting बात कहाँ से चालू हुआ?
Yeah, so basically, I am into digital marketing, and by after working with several companies, I found out that content writing is my strength area. So I decided to start freelancing on content writing, and right now I am using LinkedIn and Facebook and looking for more client and doing freelancing. And also, I joined learning while traveling on 2020 during the first year of my college, and I am still working here.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, Aritra has actually invited a lot of guests for this startup night out. So he has been quite a valuable addition for us. And he also joined our Goa program once.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Sure. So definitely let's start with the Q&A, guys. So
Yeah. So
rapid
actually
fire.
the main agenda is to hear you more.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just want to
Aritra.
keep it like a discussion so that we all
Yeah. Sure. Obviously,
should
we
not
can
be-
have the set of questions with you, and obviously the cross questioning can be done by anyone.
Sure.
Aritra,
Definitely.
you can start.
Yeah. Let's do a Q&A, rapid fire. Let's get it done. What do you say?
Yeah, sure.
Aritra?
Aritra, you want to? Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, you're saying rapid fire.
No, I'm saying
No,
let's
he's
start.
just saying start whatever you want.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so the first question is that what inspired you to create OLL?
Already, I think I told
Yeah, you have already answered that. So how was your experience in Shark Tank? Can you
Okay.
describe
So
it?
it's like if you all have, I mean, काफी लोग ने IIT and high level MBA के लिए preparation भी किया है, but approximately 5 lakh startups apply to Shark Tank in the initial Google form that they share, not the Google form, and उसमें से only 150 get aired. So it's a very 5 lakh में से 150 is a huge and there's a startup company owners who are trying for it, who have already done something. So it's a lot of competition to at least firstly get into it. But once you get into it, the kind of preparation they make you do, the kind of practice they make you do, it's huge, right? And that is something that's really changed the way I pitch nowadays, and the way I speak, the way I talk. Everything has been like, they've really fixed it from top to bottom. Like it's like a पहले इतना filtration करते हैं जब right startup बनता है उसको रगड़ के एकदम proper they make it work like a machine, right? So it's amazing. And after Shark Tank, honestly, it's a boom, right? Because you're you're on national television, and the kind of brand building that happens, people know you, people know when they talk to you. When I go in a normal like train station, people click photos with me. When I go for events, people click photos with me. They're like, आप वही हो ना जो Shark Tank पे आए थे." So it's very like it's, you can say, first level to actually getting brand building done. So yeah.
Yeah, so I have a question here. Do they make you practice the pitch again and again? Like you have to rehearse that?
Yeah, but
Whatever.
not in front of the Sharks. In front of the Sharks, it's only one time. There's no re-records, there's no retries, nothing. Only in front of the Sony TV people, they make you practice the pitch. They make
And how many times do you practice on the same stage?
never. You don't practice on the stage ever. Only one try you get on the stage.
Oh, okay, but you practice, I mean, similar kind of setup or maybe
No,
not
no,
similar.
no. It's just a normal location where they make you stand and pitch. That's it. There's no setup done for practicing.
Okay, okay. And how many times that is done?
At
The normal setup.
3 days they make you do rigorously, like 30,
Again and
40, 50 times. So
and like they make you do it again and again, give feedback, and then you like sort of, like you said, you're like groomed top to bottom. So they like help you with all the grooming lessons, the way where to see, where to say what, something like that.
no, that all is not done. It's just the pitch that they fix. At the end of the day, it's all upon the entrepreneur. Matlab, even when you go in front of the sharks, it's never the same feeling. Like you are always, you speak something else only in front of the sharks. So practice and all still makes you think like proper, but at the end of the day, it's all upon the person who is going to pitch. So yeah.
Okay, Ritra, next question.
Yeah. So the next question is that no, when you started OLL, so how did you find your first customer?
So this is actually a good question. I think many people might be asking this question. I think even you all have already got your first customers. So I'll just go through it fast. Give a like free solution, right? उनकी किसी के problem को free में solve करो. उनके ऊपर trust build करो. And once you have a trust, you have that, they have the trust in you, then you can charge money for the problem solving. So what we did was we gave free training to schools of how to use Google Classroom. So in pandemic, and a lot of schools teachers came, they learned. We did teacher training, we trained them, we fixed their full school, and then they built the trust on us. And then once the trust was built, we told them that we also offer this for students, and then they learned. They introduced it for the students, and then we grew forward from there.
And how did you organize your team? How did you gather a team for the startup?
Initially, only interns from Internshala and LinkedIn and posting, and people joined in, and then people. So one of the interns who joined in was so valuable and irreplaceable that we had to make her the co-founder. And then we made her the co-founder, and then she grew in the company, and then slowly now she handles entire operations day to day.
Okay, Vishal sir, any question?
Yeah. So anyone else want to ask any question, please? Or I can ask also. Anyone else?
Vishal
Yes,
ji,
Raj.
can I?
Yes.
Yes.
First of all, thank you so much, Vishal ji and Aritro, to organize this kind of session. Shreyans, just see, before going to Shark Tank, आपको ऐसा नहीं लग रहा था कि like what is the uniqueness in this product? How will you pitch your uniqueness in front of Shark? ये दिमाग में नहीं चल रहा था कि like how will you pitch the uniqueness? Because ये कहीं ना कहीं
तो
एक टाइप से
story में
कॉमन हो जा रही है चीजें. हाँ.
you actually at the end of the day uniqueness story में है कि 18 साल का बच्चा for students by students, right? That's the biggest USP. आज के कोई बैठे है जूनियर बायजूस को पकड़ लो, सब सीनियर्स है, वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल्स है जो कुछ सिखाना चाहते हैं. Whereas we are kids who want to help other kids, right? हम लोग को innocence है कि यार पैसा कमाए नहीं कमाए बच्चों को सिखाना है, right? That's our end. So that is the USP. That's the biggest USP, and at the end of the day, many companies, there's no USP in general, right? It's the distribution strategy, the execution. आज गुच्ची भी वही बैग बेच रहा है जो ट्रेन स्टेशन में मिल रहा है, फिर भी लोग गुच्ची से क्यों खरीद रहे हैं, right? It's because the sense of story that's created, the brand, the trust that's created behind that people want that. So that is the USP, the biggest USP,
Awesome, Shreyans. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, Shreyans, you said you got your first customer by giving like a free course or something for free. So, do you think this free strategy always works, or maybe there is another strategy you give it not for free, but you pay them to use a bit? What do you think of that strategy? Pay a
I
little bit money, like, treat them like an employee rather than like a customer.
No, I don't agree to that personally, because I would rather, like, in fact, what we started off that was a little bit, I feel, I would not, if I were to start again, I would not go that way. Uh, I would rather, to start, I would rather build my audience where, I'll become an influencer or something, and then I'll introduce courses as per that. I would go this way, where I build a target audience and then I start. Because today the biggest thing is to find a target audience. How do you get customers without doing any marketing? How do you get customers without paying any customer acquisition cost? That is the biggest challenge. And that is, if you solve that challenge, that's how you really go ahead. And the other way is to find one single decision maker, right? If you, for getting multiple customers, today, if you find you're trying to go to each and every single B2C client and trying to convert them, it's very difficult. Go to a higher level decision maker for the same person. For me, it was the school principal. I had to convince one person, I got 500 people, right? So that way, find a higher level decision maker or go the social media way.
So when you said, you build a influence, then do all the selling, it's like build a personal brand, then build a corporate brand. It's like when personal brand also is, your own brand built from like the very birth. There is a bit of
Yeah.
a something happening, whereas a corporate brand starts much later in life. Nobody builds a corporate brand from birth. So that's why, personal brand will always be more influential than a corporate brand, at least in your own known circle.
Exactly, in your own known circle, but this is at a social media platform, right? So you're getting your customers first and you're selling them the product next. First, you build that trust with them online with the influencing social media. So yeah, that's the way I would have gone if I would
I
start.
think it can be the strategy for most students or the most people who are aspiring entrepreneurs, that first build your target customer base, or whatever kind of whatever product you launch is separate, but what kind of people you want to be with, what kind of people you want to serve, that kind of influence with whatever sessions, knowledge sessions, AMS sessions, whatever. And then obviously, you can test all the products on that very crowd. Like in our case, it's a college students mainly. So, we can, I mean, once we have for one product, we can obviously cross sell a lot more products.
Right, right. Sure. Next question.
Yeah, next question. Anyone else want to ask
Is there any
anyone?
question? Bharti, Sayok, anyone? Okay, so Shreyaan, where do you know see your startup in the next 5 years? What is your vision for the next 5 years?
My vision is on TV. I already told you, 1 billion daily active listeners I want, right? Uh, Now to go towards that vision is what I'm going to do. Whatever I'm going to do in the next 5 years is to that only, right? So, uh, have a clear vision ki idhar jana hai. And time. I personally don't usually set my goals by time because I give it time to get it fruition on its own. जब टाइम आएगा तब अपने आप हो जाएगा. You cannot rush things through, but have a clear direction that okay, I want to go here, right? Otherwise, how much ever you try, you'll never, if you give a timing, right? And if it's not like, say destined to get there in that timing, how much ever you try, you won't get there, right? But have a clear destination ki idhar jana hai. So yeah.
Okay, so what are you, willing to do with the 30 lakh investment that you receive? How will you use it?
I actually didn't receive it yet. It's still with the sharks. The due diligence is still happening. And in terms of investment, we've not even used 1 rupee of the investment we've got until date. Uh, like from the 1.5 crores we've raised, we've not even used 1 rupee. Reason being, I didn't invest. I didn't raise investment to use the money. I raised investment to get a accountability. मतलब कोई पीछे होना चाहिए जो आपको बोले कि हाँ भाई पैसा कमाओ, हमारा ROI चाहिए, right? They want return on investment. That's why I raise funds. I didn't raise funds because I needed the money at that time. The company was profitable from ground up.
So you
So
needed a
this is the
mentor.
first, I mean,
Pardon?
your first investment, right?
No, no, no. This is a Shark Tank was third investment. We already raised after Shark Tank a fourth investment as well.
Since what was the valuation when you had raised first investment?
First investment my lesson is again patience is the biggest one, because it takes a lot of legal effort, takes a lot of legal time, lot of नई चीजें सीखने को मिले, financial modeling, legal संभालना, and even if your investors are on board, right, they want an instant return. So how do you pitch? How do you convince new investors to invest in you, right? So more and more I started like growing from there. Yeah.
So what were the valuation Shreyaan, when you had raised the first amount from any
3.2
investor
crores was the first valuation.
at the revenue of?
Revenue was around 1.5 to 2 lakhs a month was the revenue.
Okay.
Like
Means more or
300
less
times.
20 times of the revenue, correct?
See,
20 times.
honestly, valuation का कोई logic नहीं, पहले बता रहा हूँ.
Correct.
Valuation is never related to logic. अभी मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, ठीक है? If I tell you this phone, okay, how much will you value this phone?
About my point of view, वो मेरे accordingly depend करता है वैल्यू को मैं क्या
नहीं
करूँ.
नहीं,
अगर ये
अभी एग्जांपल है कितने का वैल्यू आपके हिसाब से?
आई डोंट नो, मैं कंपनी देख पा रहा हूँ 20 से 30 हजार मैं इसको वैल्यू कर पाऊंगा अगर ये
20 से 30 हजार, राइट?
करेक्ट.
Now I see this is a company, okay, 20 से 30 हजार का इसका वैल्यू. Okay. Now if I tell you, okay, I'm going to create a phone which is very amazing and it's got these cool features and etc. मैं इसके लिए 20 से 30 हजार मांग रहा हूँ. मेरे पास फोन नहीं है, बट मैं करने वाला हूँ, राइट? तो फिर भी लोग इन्वेस्ट करते हैं. एंड अगर मेरे पास आधा फोन रेडी है, लाइक फोन कुछ दिखता नहीं है फोन पे, बस वो फोन का डिजाइन रेडी है, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि ये फोन आगे जाके ऐसा करने वाला है, वो करने वाला है. यू सेल अ ड्रीम, यू सेल अ स्टोरी, राइट? पीपल डोंट, नॉट एवरीवन बाइज व्हाट्स देयर इन हैंड. People buy what's in going to happen, what's going to future में क्या होने वाला, they buy that. ठीक है? So that's the story about valuation. I think Saya.
But how did you decide then कि कितना लेना चाहिए या कितना ask होना चाहिए?
Initially so they sent I went in an accelerator. Out there they value everyone at the same valuation, every company. And then आगे से when you grow, you don't value yourself on basis of revenue and numbers. You value yourself on how you value yourself. मतलब I want to value myself at 100 crores, so I'll raise it 100 crores, right? I need to convince people at this valuation, right? So yeah.
It's like you decide your own margins, kind of.
Exactly. It's your company, right? थोड़ी किसी और company बेच.
नहीं ठीक है. तो I think यहाँ पे ना the lesson is this is a very good lesson for anyone as such कि अपनी वैल्यू आप खुद डिसाइड करो. Don't let others decide and then just ask कि हाँ मुझे इसी वैल्यू पे चाहिए, देना है दो, नहीं तो I will go to the next.
Exactly.
Okay, Shayak, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah. First of all, I would really like to say thank you, Shreyans, for kind of establishing that age is just a number, because I have personally experienced so many spaces that I've been in that I have not been valued just because of a smaller or a younger age that I have. So kudos to you for that. So I come back to my question. So right now I'm seeing a huge, humongous trend of AI in usage of every single part of our life.
Right.
I have also started using ChatGPT so rigorously that I'm scared of my own intentions right now. So just saying that as I am right now working in the education space, I'm working with Delhi government in building some curriculums. So just figuring out the ways that, like, what do you think personally that how will AI change the educational space in itself? Because as you are also building a digital education company itself, so I just want to understand what are your
That's the
thoughts?
first thought that actually came to my mind when Arithro told me that he's in content writing. So I thought कि first thought that came to me was like इसका job तो chat GPT ले लिया, तब ये क्या करेंगे, right? That was my first thought. And honestly, this is going to happen slowly by video editors, graphic designers, tomorrow coders. Coders also has already started happening, right? So now how, like, problem तो है, right? But solution क्या है? Solution is to you will not have to go to school. Like today, if you went to school once in your life, that's it, right? You don't go to school again. You don't need to go. You just go to college once in your life. Tomorrow, what will happen is you'll have to go again to school. After a point when your job is like taken away by AI, you again have to go to school, learn something new, learn something that has a value in today's world that a AI can't do. Right? Maybe controlling the AI. AI को संभालना अगर आप सीख लिए, सही क्वेश्चन पूछना सीख लिए, right? That is something again you'll have to learn. And the biggest, thing that students will have to learn is how to unlearn and relearn. I think Baiju's got that on right on spot. So yeah, go from you know learn something new, it'll get taken away, unlearn it, relearn something new, and repeat the cycle, right? So I think that's how I see it. I mean, obviously I can be wrong, but मुझे तो ऐसे लग रहा है कि and the biggest thing is soft skills that you will have will stay with you regardless. The hard skills will keep on changing. The soft skills that you learn from these hard skills, that's what will keep you in shape. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for answering that.
So how can a person develop his soft skills?
How can a person develop a soft skill is by learning skills, right? Example, when I was small, I learned art and craft, right? I learned a sense of creativity. Today, all the UX UI design on my website is made by me, right? So that is where I'm using my art. When I was small, I learned chess. Today, all the strategies, company planning is done in chess using my chess brain. Right? When I was small, I learned speech and drama class. Today, that public speaking confidential so on Shark Tank was because of the speech and drama class. When I was small, I learned Vedic maths, the instant calculations of 30 lakhs for 5%, 30 lakhs for 3%, 30 lakhs for 4%. वो सब वैदिक मैथ से होता है, मेंटल मैथ से होता है. तो यू अंडरस्टैंड जो स्किल जब हम छोटे होते हैं तब एज अ गेम और एज अ फन सीखते हैं, या कोई एग्जांपल किसी ने गिटार सीखा, राइट? तो हाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड साउंड्स, हाउ टू यूज दोस साउंड्स, टू रीवर्क ऑन देम, एंड बहुत सारे सॉफ्ट स्किल्स व्हाइल लर्निंग न्यू स्किल्स आप कर सकते हो, राइट? सो दैट्स माय टेक ऑन इट.
So you went to one accelerator, you said, right? That was like, when was that and how did that happen?
In Jan 2022, I simply applied and gave a pitch. They took me in, and yeah, I mean, उधर से बस आगे they.
नहीं, पता तो चला होगा ना कहीं से इसके बारे में कि एक्सेलेरेटर जैसा कुछ
ऐसे
होता है
बहुत है,
जहाँ अप्लाई करना चाहिए.
बहुत है. जब आप फंड रेज करोगे तो आप पूरा जर्नी है, एटलीस्ट 2 years का जर्नी है फंड रेजिंग का. I started raising funds in around January 2020, and I raised funds actually in January 2022. तो वो पूरा 2 साल लगता है वो फंड रेजिंग के लिए. तो
Mm-hmm. So, but did you?
श्रेयांश,
Yes,
हाँ.
try.
विशाल जी,
Yes,
श्रेयांश,
yes.
लाइक इनिशियली, लाइक बिकॉज आप जब कंपनी बनाते हो मेनली सारे फाउंडर के साथ होता है. विशाल जी को मैं काफी साल से जानता हूँ इस मामले में भी, वो मुझे भी जानते हैं इस मामले में, कि अपने स्टार्टिंग में प्रोप्राइटरशिप में रहते हैं या मतलब लाइक सोल कंपनी में रहते हैं. ऐसा कुछ आपके साथ था या आपने स्टार्टिंग में प्राइवेट लिमिटेड वगैरह बना रखा था? व्हाट वेर द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द कंपनी?
नहीं, तो स्टार्टिंग में मेरे मम्मी पापा के कंपनी के नाम के अंडर में चला रहा था, because I didn't want to really. I was in the 10th grade, right? 10वीं में क्या तो बंदा कंपनी मेरे नाम लीगली नाम पे भी नहीं हो सकता. तो मैंने मम्मी पापा के नाम पे चालू किया, एंड देन उसके बाद धीरे धीरे I started in when I was raising funds, I had to legally start a company first to actually get the funds in. So I started my actual company on February 17th 2022. तो असली कंपनी तभी चालू हुआ, और फिर मार्च में फंड.
एक तो आज तुम्हारा सालगिरह है कंपनी का.
हाँ
17 फरवरी बोला ना तुमने.
राइट, आज ही गिरा है एग्जैक्टली.
Congratulations.
आज तो केक काटना चाहिए था. We are cutting the cake here.
ऑफिशियल हमारा लाइक वी यूजुअली सेलिब्रेट ऑन 4th April, तो दैट वाज द फर्स्ट स्टार्टिंग. Yeah.
So you registered the company when you turned 18, is it like that?
No. I registered the company before I turned 18 because we wanted to get the funds in. But the company shares and all are still in my parents' name. मतलब मेरे नाम पे अभी तक कुछ नहीं है. तो हाँ, directorship I got when I was 18, but हाँ. बाकी
Is that the rule कि 18 से नीचे you cannot register a company in your name or become a
दैट
director?
ऑल देयर, हाँ वो सब है।
हाँ, तो 18 से नीचे वाले लोग को तो किसी के साथ चाहिए ना जो 18 से ऊपर है एटलीस्ट।
वो तो है ही, बट हाँ, मम्मी पापा को अगर आप कन्विंस कर लो तो दुनिया को
किसी
कन्विंस।
को भी, मम्मी पापा अंकल वंकल भी हो सकते हैं, कोई भी हो सकता है। एक 18 प्लस चाहिए, भाई भी हो सकता है, तुम्हारा भाई बहन भी हो सकता है।
अच्छा
आई गेस
श्रेयांश,
दैट्स सम लेसन आल्सो। हाँ, यस राजू।
श्रेयांश, ये 1 बिलियन तक आप पहुंचना चाहते हो, लाइक दैट इज वंडरफुल थिंग कि आपके पास पूरा कंप्लीट टारगेट है। तो आपने कुछ डेडलाइन डिसाइड किया कि 1 बिलियन तक आप 5 साल में या 10 साल में या 20 साल में इसका कुछ, जैसे इन्वेस्टर जनरली पूछते होंगे ना कि 1 बिलियन आपने सोचा है, इज देयर एनी मैकेनिज्म और कुछ
नहीं
बेंचमार्क
नहीं
है जिसके बिहाफ पे?
नहीं, 1 बिलियन में बस मुझे 1 बिलियन तक पहुंचना है। ये लाइफ टाइम में तो हो ही जाएगा। तो मेरा तो मुझे $1 बिलियन नहीं चाहिए, मुझे 1 बिलियन लोग चाहिए। मैं ऐसे ही बोलता हूँ, एंड इन्वेस्टर को बस सिंपली बोलता हूँ कि भाई तुम्हें आना है आओ, मत नहीं आना है मत आओ, मैं इधर पहुंचने जा रहा हूँ, राइट। मैं इधर पहुंचने वाला हूँ, बस इतना। लाइक आपको खुद में बिलीफ होना चाहिए, खुद में सेंस ऑफ वो होना चाहिए। एंड ऑनेस्टली देखो, इन्वेस्टर लाइक इवन इफ आई रेज टुडे, राइट, आई एम नेवर रेजिंग फॉर कि उनका वैलिडेशन चाहिए, उनके एक्सेप्टेंस चाहिए, इसलिए मैं नहीं रेज कर रहा हूँ। ना ही उनके फंड्स चाहिए, मुझे सिर्फ एक अकाउंटेबिलिटी चाहिए, जो मुझे बस पीछे से बोले कि भाई पैसा कमाओ एंड प्रॉफिटेबल रहो, राइट। दैट्स द ओनली रीजन व्हाई आई एम रेजिंग फंड्स एंड कीपिंग फंड्स विद मी। आई एम नेवर रेजिंग फंड बिकॉज आई वांट टू यूज इट इन माय कंपनी। बट वरना वो कैश बर्न होते जाएगा, एंड वो कैश बर्न होता है तब वो कंपनी धीरे धीरे, एज यू नो द कैक ऑफ बायजूस एंड CAC of Planet Spark is around 32,000 per customer. They're spending 32,000 rupees per customer because they have funds। अभी मार्केटिंग कर रहे थे, आज नहीं कर रहे। कल क्रेजो मार्केटिंग कर रहा था, लीडो मार्केटिंग कर रहा था, आज नहीं कर रहे बिकॉज उनके पास वो पैसे बचे ही नहीं है। एंड ऑल द कस्टमर्स दैट दे यूज्ड टू गेट वाज वन टाइम कस्टमर्स, मींस जो एक बार आके सीखे, वापस खरीदते नहीं क्योंकि उनका एक बार का एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा नहीं था। Today, our digital marketing budget is 0 rupees. Our customer acquisition cost is 0 rupees. We don't spend a rupee on these things, right? It's about the trust that we're building. We don't have a sales team. हम लोग sales call करते ही नहीं। वो हमारा एक सेंस ऑफ ट्रस्ट है, पेरेंट के साथ एक सेंस ऑफ बॉन्ड है कि भाई आप अपने बच्चे को एनरोल करो, हम अच्छा क्वालिटी सिखाएंगे, बस इतना प्रॉमिस है। हमारे पास कोई प्रॉमिस नहीं कि आपका बच्चा मार जाएगा, आपका बच्चा 1 बिलियन रुपीज कमाएगा या कुछ ऐसा, वो जो यूजुअली वो लोग प्रोमिस देते हैं। हम लोग वो प्रॉमिस करते ही नहीं है। आप ये स्किल में सीखना है, हम ये स्किल आपको सिखाएंगे, अच्छे क्वालिटी सिखाएंगे, राइट, दैट्स आवर प्रॉमिस।
नहीं, but how do you create the awareness without marketing or sales team?
करेक्ट।
Find a high level decision maker, make one person to convince them, right? उनको पहले फ्री में दो, थोड़ा ट्रस्ट बिल्ड करो, ट्रस्ट बिल्ड करने के बाद थोड़ा अपन उसके साथ एंट्री लेवल टॉक्स करो, टॉक्स करने के बाद कस्टमर लो। बट
तो टीम नहीं हुआ, maybe one you are doing it, is it like you are
नहीं
talking to the
नहीं,
principal or something?
वी आर नॉट सेलिंग देम डायरेक्टली, मतलब उनको नहीं बोल रहे कि डायरेक्ट ये अपने इधर डाल दो। वी आर first giving them some value, we're making them see the value, and then they ask for it directly. We don't sell anything on our own. जब वो पूछते हैं कि आपके पास ये भी है क्या, क्या मेरा बच्चा ये भी सीख सकता है क्या, या क्या मेरे स्कूल में ये बच्चे सीख सकते हैं क्या, तब हम लोग देते हैं कि हाँ हमारे पास ये भी है। समझ रहे
बट अपॉइंटमेंट तो लेना पड़ता होगा ना उनसे, बात करने के लिए एक्सेट्रा आज के डेट में।
हो? ऐसा कुछ लाइक आप बस वैल्यू दिखाओ, वो खुद रीच आउट करते हैं
नहीं
ऐसा।
नहीं, बट वैल्यू दिखाने के लिए भी तो अपॉइंटमेंट चाहिए ना। टारगेट ऑडियंस तो सही होना चाहिए।
You see, example, today we're reaching a principal, right? हम उनको एक लाइक प्रिंसिपल के लिए हम लोग कोर्सेज अरेंज करते हैं, उनको कुछ सिखाते हैं। लाइक वी अरेंज अ चैट जीपीटी ट्रेनिंग कोर्स फॉर टीचर्स एंड प्रिंसिपल्स। उनको ट्रेन किया, उनको अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस दिया, राइट। एंड एग्जाम्पल, मैं बोला कि मैं 18 साल का हूँ, मैं आपके बच्चे से बात कर सकता हूँ टू इंस्पायर देम टू स्टार्ट एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप। तो मैंने वैसे एंट्री ली, राइट। And that's how you build the trust. We build trust with the principal, we meet them at every event, we talk to them, we understand the problems, we solve the problems, बस उधर तक छोड़ देते हैं। Then they
नहीं
ask
नहीं,
कि हाँ भाई तुम्हारे पास ही स्टॉल है, तुम दे रहे हो क्या? तब हम लोग
I think what you are doing is first giving a course to decision maker itself. कि उनको अच्छा लग गया तो पूरा है ना, like सबसे ऊपर वाला गिर गया तो सब गिर गए.
एग्जैक्टली राइट श्योर.
Any other question anyone has?
So I
एक
think the biggest,
yes.
yeah, the biggest takeaway is, right, अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हो, so always like, I mean, just dream big, right? मतलब ऐसा मत सोचो कि मुझे like 100 करोड़ रुपए कमाने हैं, या 10 करोड़ रुपए कमाने by the age of 25 or by the age of 80. I want to retire by this age. Think of how you can solve a problem for someone and think of how you can help another person, right? मुझे जैसा like I had the choice कि either go to college or drop out and help 1 billion people. So what was more important, a college degree or 1 billion people's education, which was quality education? So I felt कि 1 billion लोगों तक मुझे पहुंचना है, right? So ड्रीम बिग एंड देन उसको थोड़ा like कुछ sacrifices देने पड़ेंगे, कुछ टाइम देना पड़ेगा, बट बड़ा सोचो. लाइक एक ही चांस मिलता है सोच बड़ा सोचने के लिए, एक पर्पस ढूंढने के लिए. तो या
So when you decided not to go for a college, what was the reaction of your parents? Didn't they hesitated?
आई गिव फर्स्ट प्रूफ ना, 1.4 करोड़ रेवेन्यू दिखाया, फिर मैंने बोला कि मुझे कॉलेज नहीं जाना. ये मेरा मार्कशीट था. तो इसलिए तब मैंने बताया कि ये देखो, मुझे इन बच्चों को सिखाना है, ये प्रूफ है कि बच्चों को सीखना है. एंड देन आई सेड कि आई डोंट वांट टू कंटिन्यू. So then they said okay sure. Very simple.
I think you're focusing on the net impact score.
Correct.
कितने लोगों को impact करना है, that one you're focusing, so that will indirectly increase your net worth anyways. आज नहीं
Right.
तो कल.
हाँ मतलब मुझे पर्सनली देखो, मैं हर रोज सिर्फ 7 टी-शर्ट पहनता हूँ एंड सेम.
हर दिन एक टी शर्ट है, मतलब एक कलर ऐसा कुछ.
सिर्फ वाइट 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 है. सिर्फ शार्क टैंक पे ग्रे था क्योंकि वाइट अलाउड नहीं था. तो I only wear these one single t-shirts and then I wear half pant and roam around and और कुछ चाहिए नहीं मुझे, like in materialistic belongings. तो क्या तो जरूरत है.
Office, there is no office as such. Work from home सबका.
There is in our house only there's an office where like people come in, but अभी के लिए घर पे है, आगे जाके करेंगे ऑफिस. बट हाँ मतलब ऊपर ही तो चलना है स्टेयर्स से एंड देन वापस नीचे आना स्टेयर्स से.
Sure,
तो
sure.
क्या,
Your home,
so that's
your home
personal.
clothing.
Like it was like
Thank you so much,
opportunity.
Shreya.
Thank you
Thank
so
Correct.
much.
And
all the
best of
time.
luck, Shreyaan.
Same to you guys. If you guys can connect me to any students, any schools, कहीं भी हो, do definitely recommend if I can come talk to them. अच्छा
Shreyaan, आप हमसे connect कर सकते हो. We have students base of more than 200 students for IIT and medical. आप
लगेगा.
अपने connect कर सकते हैं, साथ में काम भी कर सकते हैं.
Done.
And we are planning to collaborate many schools in Kolkata in coming 5 to 6 months. So we can collaborate in many manners.
Sure, absolutely. तो अगर आप लोग like I think Vishal ji has my number or Ritro has my number.
Yeah, Ritra has your number.
If you guys any want to connect, please ask them for my number. I'm always available on WhatsApp or call anything. So
Sure,
yeah.
Shreyans, and I work for the Delhi government schools, so like the kids are always learning the new entrepreneurship curriculum as well. It'll be a
Yeah.
wonder for them if you come and meet them.
I would
That
love
will
to, like, when I go to schools right now to give that where I go and speak about my Shark Tank experience, kids go crazy, like मतलब सर ऑटोग्राफ सर, पागल हो जाता है सर. मतलब दे स्टार्टेड ना, भीड़ हो जाती है. बच्चों को स्कूल छोड़ना ही नहीं है, दे वांट की ऑटोग्राफ छोड़ के लेके ही जाएंगे. एंड एवरीवन इज सो क्रेजी लाइक दैट. ये 18 साल का है, मैं भी अभी 12-13 साल की हूँ, तो मुझे भी कुछ ऐसा करना है, राइट? सो इट्स एन एस्पिरेशन.
Absolutely, they relate to you the most,
Exactly.
right?
Right,
Like
right.
in today's like I sometimes visit sixth, seventh classes and I ask them who are your inspirations. Nowadays they don't say Mahatma Gandhi or anyone else. They say
Uh-huh.
Elon Musk. I said okay.
Exactly, exactly.
So yeah, the change
Right.
is there, and it's gonna never stop now. It's gonna go up now.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Then thanks a
Okay.
lot, everyone.
Thank you. Take care. Good
Thank you,
night.
Shreyaan, for joining.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Okay, I'm ending the meet. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.